hail James Cameron.
Dropping bombs.
We got one big tune right now upon SoundCloud. Up like 7, up. Boop.
Yo, listen. I'll say this about the movie. This is a no spoilers review. I genuinely enjoyed my time there. The 3 hours felt like it was necessary. The 3 hours felt like if you cut anything out, honestly, I feel like it could have went on a little bit longer. Mm-hmm. I just, if it were gonna give me like 4 or 5 hours, I would have sat through it. I'm gonna be honest, I would have sat through it.
4 or 5 hours.
I would have sat through it. The issue is, I would just need the intermission. Mm-hmm. That's it. If you gave me an intermission, I'm right back in the game. Little cigarette?
No! You stupid.
No, I loved it, bro. We're filmmakers. So here's the thing. We've been on this channel talking about the future of filmmaking. What I've been noticing is that I feel like filmmaking has been very stale. Mm-hmm. There hasn't been any risk. And so when we talked about James Cameron before, like you pointed it out, he said the fact that technology wasn't on the level in order for him to create the film, like that says something. Bro, when I was watching it, my eyes didn't adjust yet, but I was like, did this man shoot this film in 60 FPS? That's the first thing.
The frame rate was insane.
Bro, I was like, what is going on? Because I know there's other filmmakers that's tried it. I think it was Ang Lee with Gemini Man. The newer Hobbits, those were shot in 60 FPS. And I remember people were complaining.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking of in my head. I was trying to figure out who, but yeah.
So it was those two movies, and obviously we've tried to experiment with that before. For whatever reason, it worked with this one. I didn't have an issue with it.
I love things in higher frame rate. Why? Like,
and that's okay. So I think filmmaking is very archaic, and not even to get on a filmmaking rant, but I think filmmaking is becoming archaic because we figured out 24 frames per second, the motion blur and all that. Mm-hmm. We kind of just stuck with that. So cinematographers don't play with it. Like we don't touch that unless it's television and we do 30, right? When I was watching Avatar, it felt like I was watching Star Wars Old Republic footage, and that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Like I felt like I was in the movie, and then I also got to see it in 3D. I saw it in Dolby 3D.
Like I had to catch myself, close my mouth every once in a while, because I'm sitting there like...
That movie was gorgeous. I think the story, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, the story, it was just a regular story.
The story wasn't crazy. It was listen, it was definitely better than the first one. I can tell you that much.
I agree with that.
It was 100% better than the first one. It wasn't nothing crazy, though. And I'm not mad at that. Mm-hmm. I don't think Avatar really needs some crazy story, you feel me?
But it's still a world that I feel like I could live in. Mm-hmm. So it was like, we were an hour in, and I'm like, where's the water? I'm like, the title of the film is Way of the Water. Where's the water at? And then finally we get there.
You got like an hour in. I'm like, damn, movie just started.
Yeah. But I like that. Just the fact that it took its time to set up, and it shows the stakes. It's just like, okay, cool. We established just like the exposition, to me, didn't really feel like exposition. And to be honest, I feel like I'm in this place where if anyone says they don't like the movie, I would genuinely be offended. Mm-hmm. I would genuinely be offended because I feel like this is a risk.
And they'll have no real reason. It'll be something stupid.
Man, I don't know. Like, it just felt so real. I felt like if anything, I felt like I was watching a documentary.
How many times did you question yourself? Like, damn, is that CG or is that a hand?
A lot.
A lot, right?
A lot.
It was all CG.
So here's another thing that but that's the crazy part, right? Because here's another thing. I feel like this movie's insane because not only was it at 60 FPS, it seems like, and my eyes adjusted to it, I also feel as though there was drop frames in there. Like, it stuttered a few times. Did you not notice that?
I don't think I peeped any.
But other than that, bro, I think it's going to make its $2 billion.
I could definitely see that also.
I think it's going to make its $2 billion.
As long as the word gets out, like, yo, this movie's actually great.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Because you had the haters at the beginning, like, feel me? You had the haters trying to bring the movie down, literally.
And that's why I think I would be offended if anyone's like, oh, I don't like this movie. It would make me upset because I do want it to make its $2 billion. Because if this movie can make its $2 billion, then that means filmmaking is successfully going in the proper direction. Because we've mentioned it on this channel before also. We kind of just end up repeating ourselves, but talking about what the future of movies could be like. And the fact that, like, it looks like he did it with a game engine.
Nah, bro. It looked way too real to even be compared to a game engine.
You think so?
Yo, it was insane, bro. Like I said, how many times did you really catch yourself questioning
bro,
whether
game
this is real
engines
or
have
not?
gotten stronger. Like Unreal, like those things.
These people was hopping out the water, and I'm like, yo, look at that water.
Yeah, that was real water.
I'm like, look at that water.
That was a flex. That was a flex.
Every time I'm like, yo, he's flexing.
Because at the same time, you saw those golden hour shots against the water. I'm like, yeah, this is a This is just a
Bro,
regular
he
flex.
was flexing, bro. Every chance he got, it was way too many scenes of him coming out the water. I'm like, yo, he's
What
flexing.
you think?
Yo.
What you think about the film?
Yo, I thought it was amazing. I loved it. I didn't expect to like it that much. I'm going back to watch it again.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm going back. I thought it was great. My only complaints I have, I wouldn't even call it a spoiler. His kid's blowing my shit. He was blowing my shit.
The only child that I think I had an issue with was the teenager, the teenage daughter.
Yep, the emo one.
Yeah. But it was like I understood where she was coming from, but at the same time, I'm kind of just like.
Nah, she was trying too hard to be emo. To be
I
that,
think that's
to be
probably
the
what it
rebellious,
was.
To be the.
I like the little girl though. The little girl
Nah, the
was
little
like
girl was
comedic
fine.
relief.
Little girl was fine.
Cause
She
she's
was
always,
fine.
I'm like, she's a little kid. Like, why is this little kid in this situation? Like, why you got your big brothers and big sister? Like, why y'all drag her into this?
Yeah, I'm like, girl, why you keep bringing her? Like, leave her alone. Like,
And she's like so innocent.
I'm like,
She's
yo, I'm
like,
pretty sure she don't even want to be there, bro. Leave her alone.
like when they first got there, she's just like jumping on the hammocks and stuff. And I'm like, yo, like why they got this little girl going through all this stuff, bro?
Oh, all right. So this is a spoiler, but we got to talk about this.
This is a no spoilers review.
I lied.
I was a little upset they killed old boy. Feel me? I was a little upset. It was understood. I knew somebody was gonna die. Someone was gonna get it. There was too many of them. He had 4 kids. You feel me? Somebody was gonna get it. You
I
feel
didn't
me?
expect anybody to die.
I did 100%. I'm like,
Wow.
yo, he has 4 kids. Like,
That's petty, bro.
That's
He
max,
said
bro.
one of y'all gotta go.
Somebody's gonna go. Feel me? I was upset that old boy died. I felt like it definitely should have been the other. Feel me? But let me tell you.
But I think that's the point.
I'm like, yo, this, feel me? I can see it in my head now where this is going. This is my idea of what the future Avatar is gonna be. So the next one's gonna go with the Colonel coming back. He's gonna come back to exact his revenge. Him and Sully are gonna do their final battle. Sully's gonna kill him, and then the third one's also gonna have Spider. He's gonna end up, because he saved his father, he's obviously gonna end up catching feelings for his father in a way that he's like, yo, feel me, maybe you shouldn't kill him. Sully's gonna end up killing that man, kills that man, Spider gets upset, ends up killing Sully. You see where I'm going with this?
Because
and then at this point,
Shorty almost killed Spider.
At this point, the kids are gonna be beefing. It's gonna be generational beef. I'm like, yo, you killed my father. Your father killed my father. That's how I see it going. It's gonna be a generational thing.
That's
they
actually, I
kept
like
putting
that.
emphasis on their friendship.
Yeah, I like that. Because Zoe Saldana's character, when she pulled that, I guess this is spoiler talk now. When she pulled that knife, I was like, that's savage.
I'm
At
like,
the
yo, that's
end,
Max, you gotta chill.
at the end, that was crazy. That was nuts. So she did not like that kid from the jump. I found it funny though. When Sully was like,
no, that's messed up.
yeah,
yo.
no, and he was a kid. So it
And
was funny
that's
to me.
another reason why it's messed up. Like, you hate that. I mean, he had nothing to
He
do
called
with
him a
anything.
stray
like-
cat. I was like, but it's like you kind of understand what he's trying to get at, but it's like, damn, like he really doesn't belong. So it's like even down to the point where he feels like he's
Yo,
one
I
of
kept
them.
calling that Chet Hanks.
Why? Because he was trying to do the Jamaican accent? Nah.
Me drop one big tune right now upon SoundCloud. Up like 7. Up. Boop.
He called Spider Chet Hanks. Nah, that's petty.
Yo, I'm like, yo, this man want to be down so bad.
Yeah,
Like,
but no, I thought Avatar was great. I think it's gonna make its money, especially once it hits that China market. You know what else Avatar 2 reminded me of? You remember the movie Warcraft?
Mhm.
That's exactly what it reminded me of.
Warcraft was so bad, like so forgettable, bro.
It was forgettable. I don't think it was bad. I don't remember it being bad. It was just a very.
I don't remember.
It was super
nothing.
basic.
I went to the movies to go see that. You wanna know what's something that had me like?
They got light skins. That was one thing that threw me off. That threw me off.
I wouldn't call them light skins.
Bro, they were light skinned.
Water,
Bro, you see the one with the hair, bro? He had the New York Bronx haircut, bro. He was definitely light skinned, bro. That is a from the Bronx.
Dead ass, bro. I'm like, oh, but I seen they was I see what they're doing. Like, feel me? Oh, you got the mountain people, feel me?
Mm-hmm.
They was more so
The water, and then there was the forest.
Then you had the water people who was more so comparable to Samoans. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think they're gonna take it next?
So that's the thing. It's like for me, I'm trying to figure out because it is a whole planet. Like when I'm watching, I'm like, oh yeah, this is a planet.
And it's comparable to Earth. That's why I said, where do you think they're gonna take it next? Because the planet's literally comparable to Earth. That's why humans want to go
Way
there
of the
so bad.
Sand.
That's what I'm
the
saying. The
next one.
sand people.
It's probably gonna be Way of the Sand. Yo, that means it's probably some dark avatars, bro.
Yeah.
Some black ass avatars, bro.
Purple.
I'm talking about real purple. They probably got some purple avatars on. Nah, they could have some black avatars. That's under the shade of blue. Yeah, purple.
Yo, what caught me was I kept questioning, what is this movie rated?
Bro.
A lot. Like I questioned it a lot. Cause
I'm
first,
be honest with you.
yo, first it was bro said fuck. I'm like, okay, but every PG-13 movie is allowed one fuck. So I'm like, he took advantage of it. He used his fuck. I'm like, okay, feel me? Then it was the dismemberment. I'm like, whoa.
Bro, I did not expect that. Even when I'm watching, I'm like, oh yeah, he lost it. And then it was like, no, he lost it.
It was a human at that. It wasn't even just like, feel me?
Bro.
It was a human. I'm like, yo, he wow, they crazy. And then another one, man, there was titties in there.
Bro, it was Avatar titties, bro.
I thought I was
and
tripping.
It wasn't covered with anything,
Yo, I thought I was tripping. I'm looking around the theater. I'm like, maybe somebody else saw the titty. Nobody acknowledged.
So look,
like,
I think he's able to get away with it because it's not human.
I'm like, bro, slipped the titty in there. He crazy.
There was a couple of stuff in there that kind of made you go like, hey, yo, like what?
That's why I'm like, yo, what is this movie rated? Like,
But he could get away with it though because I don't think they're human. So he probably found a loophole.
so you think CG titties are allowed?
I think CG titties that are not humans are allowed. Nah, that's a slippery slope though.
You see, you had me
Because
if that's the case, I'll put some alien with 3 titties. Feel me?
yeah, that's
3 CG titties.
I think we focus on the wrong things though.
Hey, cause how come we always end up on titties?
I don't know. That's why I said I think we on the wrong topic, bro. I mean, the movie brought it up though. The
Facts,
movie did, and then
facts.
also she was pregnant too. So it's like just because
Yo, first of all, that is how you write strong female characters. You feel me? Everybody in that movie was involved in the war. It was
Oh,
to the
yeah,
point-
yeah.
it
I was
to the
trying to
point-
think
It was
that-
to the point- I'm like, yo, what's up? Get your Sam pregnant ass down. Like,
yeah. No, he said stay here. She's like, what she do? She like
She
dipped
said-
at him or
she
something?
said, what's wrong with you? Get out of here. Like,
No, I rock with that. The problem with the film is that there were so many characters for me that it's hard for me to remember characters' names now. But it's like if I sit down and I just think about the film, if I watch it again, I could genuinely enjoy the characters and stuff. I thought it was a
that was
good
also
movie.
another. He did introduce a lot of new characters. Everybody got their screen time, and I managed to care for each character. You feel me?
And it's because of the length, though. It's because of how long the movie went on for. Because if this was an hour-and-a-half movie, this movie would have been terrible, bro. It would have been horrible if it was like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours and 15 minutes. It needed that extra hour. And like I said earlier in the video, I think it benefited. I think it would have benefited if it scooted over into 4 hours. But yo, the first hour, it was like introduction. It wasn't until hour 2, like middle hour 2, that's when it really started to kick up. Like you could start to feel it. But everything before that, there was no issues with it either. You know what I'm saying? And then in the third act, it just turned into Titanic.
It was just
And it felt claustrophobic too. Like I felt it. I was like that was
I
like
cared. I'm in the movie like,
that was a good third act of the film. And then it was also like you could tell it was a setup for the franchise when Spider went to go, do what he had to do. But I genuinely enjoyed the movie, man. And I hope it makes its $2 billion.
I hope it makes his billion. I hope we get some sequels. Thoroughly enjoyed that movie. Movie of the year?
I'm gonna say yes. The reason why I'm gonna say yes is because I think that in the future we're gonna look back at this movie the way we looked at the first one. That's the only reason why I'll give it that. Movie of the year for me, we put out a video saying it's Sonic. I'm just joking.
Nah,
Damn.
you said it was Sonic.
Yeah, I said it was Sonic. I was just joking. I mean it, but at the same time I am joking.
For what
I
it
do
was.
think- yeah. I think that the movie of the year is probably going to be Everything Everywhere All at Once. Just being honest with you. I'm not saying it's better than Avatar 2, but I'm saying movie of the year. And then I genuinely enjoy the Batman, but Avatar 2, it's number one in its own lane. Like you can't, I don't think you can compare it to the movies that came out this year. This is something completely different. I think it's the future of filmmaking that we've been talking about that I genuinely want. Yeah, bro. I think this is where filmmaking is headed.
I need Avatar 3 to be honest.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get Avatar 3. I saw a headline that said that we're only gonna get an Avatar 4 and 5 if 2 and 3 make a bunch of money. So right now, I think box office wise, as of recording, it's currently Friday, December 16th, and it's apparently generated $60 million. So by the end of the weekend, it should probably jump, because Saturday is a big day for the movies. I do plan on seeing it again. I think it could probably reach.
And we got Christmas next week.
And then we got Christmas. So I'll say by the end of the year, I wouldn't be surprised if it reached
By the end of the year,
500 mil? 500
I was
mil?
gonna say 7.
Really? That's where the Batman tapped out. Damn, Avatar's gonna reach its $2 billion.
I can see it now.
It's just not gonna do it right now, but I'll say by March. By March of next year, it could reach its $2 billion. Honestly, I'll do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. So guys, thanks for watching. We'll do a quick giveaway. Comment down below. Avatar titties. If you want this, comment down below Avatar titties so that we know you made it to the end of the video. This is a Avatar Way of the Water pass, Dolby 3D. This is not gonna be around forever. If you want this pass, you gotta subscribe. And then in the comment section, you gotta type in Avatar titties so we know you got to the end. And then you gotta follow us on Instagram at Kaylex Official and DM us Avatar titties. And that's how you get in. All right? Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next encounter. Okay,
Okay.
Do not misunderstand it. This is not power of your creation.
I just say, I was working well in my, when you